Good morning. Happy December 3rd. So, I'm going to flip this. These two are ready for a walk. Do you want to go for a walk, boys? So I'm going to take them for a walk, and then we're going to come back, have coffee, get ready for a day. We have lots to do. Okay, hello, day 3. It is time to open up what's inside of the Advent box today. So, let us see what is in here. First, let's look at our little cheat sheet and see. Today is the 3rd, the gentle art. Okie dokie. So here is number 3. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at the beautiful floss. So we got poinsettia. Okay, so something bad happened and I didn't record part of this, so I do want to show the colors from Gentle Art. We have mistletoe. This just says limited edition, but you guys, look at the variegation. Oh, that's so pretty. Ginger Snap, which is a personal favorite. I really like Ginger Snap. It's just a really good rusty orange. Holly Berry. Butter Crunch. And Poinsettia. Oh my goodness, you guys. Do you think they go with something in the box? I really wonder. Okay, if anybody has opened up your whole box, first, no judgment. But can you just private message me? No, that would ruin the fun. Okay, anyway, these are the flosses in today's. Absolutely amazing. Love, love, love these. And I cannot wait to see what's in store for tomorrow. Okay, now the bad thing. I opened up. I was messing around with my camera. That's what happened. But I opened up my 12 Days of Stitchmas from Spellbinders, and unfortunately, and there's no going back. Once you've opened it and you didn't get it filmed, there's no going back. So I opened day 3. So let me show you what we got. I was saying, I know I have to remember what all I said during here. So this was today's. It's this little ho-ho. It's like a ho-ho-ho, but I love that the one has the stitching for the letter H and then the ornament for the O. So cute. So here are the dies. Really cute. I know what I was saying earlier was, I thought that I could cut these from felt, I said that in one of my previous videos, and I did try, I cut the snowman from felt, and the snowman itself cut fine, but the problem with felt is if the die is too teeny tiny, the felt just really shreds and falls apart. And the arms for the snowman, you can't, which you could replace them with something else. Like you could stitch arms, that would be cute. There are ways to use them with felt, and I may still try, but they are incredible from paper, to die cut from paper. And I talk about this a lot. I am a multi-crafter. And so I love being able to incorporate the stitching into my paper crafting, and you guys might too. It is a really great way to bring a little bit of that love of stitching into a handmade card or even a handmade paper gift tag. I'm going to try to do something with these. It probably won't be today. I need to be realistic. It's time to be realistic. This week is kind of a lot. I do have a lot of work things to do, and I need to get that gingerbread house stitched. I will try to work on those tomorrow and hopefully film myself stitching on paper and doing some of those and making something kind of cute and fun. I'm really leaning towards, I think, stitched gift tags, because I keep my gift tags from year to year and reuse them. And I think there's a cute way that we could incorporate those, or even make paper ornaments with some stitching on them, which I also very much love. So we'll see. I'm thinking of ideas for something, but I did want to make mention of it here because I said I was going to try the felt, and I did try die cutting yesterday and I wasn't loving it because these are super small. And they're not really made for felt. These are made for stitching on paper. Anyway, that's my advent for today. I cannot wait to come back and see what is in store for us tomorrow. Oh, and I do realize that the 12 days of Stitchmas, that's not necessarily how this works. I had a lovely viewer who looked it up. So smart, right? I should have looked it up too to understand how that exactly works. We both kind of concur. We do not want to wait until the 25th and then open them, for 12 days after, because what's the point? These are Christmas themed. We want to craft with them now. So I'm opening mine these first 12 days of December so that I can craft with them now up until, probably right at Christmas. Because that's how I do. So, you do you. If you want to open it now, by all means, open it now. It's so much fun. And if you want to wait and you want to start opening them on the 25th and open them up until what? Would that be the 6th of January? That's fine too. There is no judgment here. And because you can stitch Christmas all year long. You guys, can you please remind me that I need to stitch Christmas all year long? Because I was looking at, I don't have tons of Christmas whips. I really don't. But kitted up Christmas projects, oh my word. I have so many things that I want to stitch. And I know I'm not going to get them done this year. So I need to be intentional. And I had meant to be intentional this year and I just did not. I need to be intentional in 2025 with some sort of Christmas stitching every month. Okay, I'll be back later. Okay, so I did want to share some previous finish, maybe a couple of previous finishes. Maybe I'll get them put out today and I can include that sometime later in this video. And I also wanted to show how I am displaying the Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas by Kitten Stitcher. I picked up this glass box from Target a while back. I mean, it's a pretty new release. It may still be available. If so, I'll tag it here, hopefully on the screen. I don't know though. I do want to put some greens down in the box to help lift this up, but I wanted to show you how I'm going to display this because it's going to be the pillow. And then last year, Jessica, the Sweetwater Stitcher, gifted me this sweet little pincushion and also these amazing candy canes. So it needs some greenery down in the bottom, I think, to kind of help lift everything and soften it. but I loved the idea of displaying it in this little box on a shelf, and I will include like some video. I'll try to vlog that after a bit, kind of just the deck where I'm displaying it this year. I tried really hard. It's a little hinged box, by the way, so it does close, but I just thought it was so cute for pillow finishes. Jessica also gifted, both of these are from Jessica, and so is this. It doesn't really fit in here very well. So I tried to make all of it fit. It didn't really go in there very well. So I'm just going to, maybe I can do that. Who knows? I'm going to stick some greenery in here and I'll display it and I'll show you, but I did want to give you this idea. So if you have any little boxes or anything like that, sometimes it's a great way to help display your stuff and then group it with some other like things. And it just makes it for a really interesting display. Okay, that was the first thing. Previous finishes. So previous finishes, should I just start with probably what's funny? It's one of my smallest finishes, but this has got so much love. I have an Instagram reel I shared last year. But since I was giving away some of April Jackson of Crafty Bluebonnet's charts for December 1st video, and if you haven't checked that video out, definitely go look at that video. This is her tree farm spool. Yes, I would have loved to have put this display on my mantle, but with all the greenery, it's just too far down. So it's displayed elsewhere, which is fine. But I found this snow globe at Target. I want to say it wasn't even I know it wasn't last year. It was either the year before or the year before that. So it was a while ago. It was in their dollar spot. It's super cheap. I put some stuff down inside of it to kind of like some batting to lift up the base because it's completely open and empty down here. But I made the tree farm into a spool. It is stitched on 40, so it's very teeny tiny. But then I put Tim Holtz trees in here. I glittered them up. I made them kind of rusty, crusty. I stamped a little sign and put a little stick pin in. It says cut and carry. It really just created this snow globe vignette. And that was what I wanted to do. It was a completely different finish than anything that I normally do. I kind of came up with this, and I've got to tell you guys, it's one of my favorite things I've ever made because it just really turned out so cute. And it's really hard to see, but down in here, there's like some felt snowballs, snowflakes, some little peppermints, just all kinds of little goodies tucked in to this sweet display. So this is Tree Farm by Crafty Bluebonnet Designs, and I'll link that chart down below in case you want to stitch this one as well. Okay, the other previous finishes that I have up here that I'm still working on displaying. This is, I don't even remember. I think it's Letters to Santa. If that's not the name, the right name will be on the screen. This is from Fat Quarter Shop. It was a stitch along a couple of years ago. I stitched mine on 14 count chalkboard Aida. This was before I fully dived in to the linen. But I think I stitched it on with all the called for, if I'm not mistaken. But they finished theirs on a board. I made mine into a pillow, and I love how it looks like a little postcard. It really is cute. If I was stitching this now, I would probably stitch it tiny, like on 40, maybe even a 46 in not on a dark fabric, because girl, I can't see that. No. I'm talking to myself here. That's all I can know. But I would love to stitch it on a 36 or 40 and make it a tiny little postcard. I think it would be adorable, and do something kind of like this with it. I think that would be cute. I'm not restitching it. I love it like this. So that is another one of my previous finishes. Then we have, what is this one called? It's by With Thy Needle and Thread. This is a great show and tell. It's on the screen because I've looked it up by the time I've edited. This is from With Thy Needle and Thread. I started this a couple years ago for 12 by 12. Finished it last year, finished it into a pillow. I mostly followed the finishing instructions that were included in the chart. I made a little bow up here and I stuck a pin in. I will say that I have not secured this. For my winterberries and pine, I did glue mine in place with a little Aleene's glue. I'm gonna go glue this before it's fully on display. Some Camille Ross Kelly fabric on the back. I think this was still when that was Bonnie and Camille. It was from a Christmas line. I love it. But this was stitched on a 32 count. I'm almost positive. Lugana. Before, again, kind of as in my transitional phase. I really love linen now. And then my final two projects I want to share today are from last year, the Jingle Ball. So the Jingle, I took the class from the Blue Flower, and it was this candy cane biscornu. It came with everything you needed. Fabric, which is 32 count. This amazing candy cane stripe variegated floss, which was so much fun to stitch with, you guys. So much fun. The button for finishing, the little dimple for the biscornu, and I believe the pins too. It was really fun. I love how it turned out. And you can see the size of it. In the chart, we got two different biscornu designs. So then I took the second design and I stitched it on 40 count. This is a Fabrics by Stephanie Green. I'll link or write down the information or have it on here on the screen. But I finished it, but I wanted to show you 32, 40. But I stitched the other design on the 40 with the called for DMC and made the little biscornu. I love it. I love it. So super fun as we're heading into this year's Jingle Ball, just to kind of show. I showed my Hello from Liz Matthews. Unfortunately, I did take Kathy a hands-on designs class last year too, but she did not want us to do pre-stitch, and that was a mistake because guess who did not finish stitching that project? That's why I'm trying to get that gingerbread needle book done. I'm gonna hop off here, go get my work done, and start stitching. Okay, you guys, I hope you enjoyed the previous finishes for today. I have more coming at you tomorrow. Hi everyone, it's 11:30 p.m. and I'm finished stitching for this evening. So I'm gonna show you my progress on the Stacy Nash Gingerbread House needle book. I was able to get a pretty good evening's, I felt, worth of stitching in. So last night I just had the bottom section and this little rug here. And tonight I was able to, and I'm working on the back of the needle book. I was able to get the rest of it outlined and get all of the white, I believe, unless I've missed it. Oh no, that's a lie. I still have a little bit of white left to do right here. I forgot. I got most of the white in the bottom part of the back of the house. Plus I started on that green garland border. And I'm pretty happy with that progress. I was going to try to get the rest of that white. I don't know. I may still try to get it done before I go to bed. It might be a late night. Or I might just go to bed and get up and do it in the morning. Anyway, that is my progress and my stitching for today. I really want to start something else tomorrow. This is probably not the support group for telling me not to do that, correct? Anyway, I think that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night. I just realized I forgot to do today's giveaway. So today's giveaway, please like the video, subscribe to my channel, please be over 18. I do have to ask for your address, and please be USA only resident for the giveaway. And please leave a comment with the keyword that I'm going to put on the screen somewhere in there, and I will have the date across the screen that you have to leave your comment. So today's giveaway, a generous viewer sent the Prairie Schooler Christmas samplers, I believe. Yes, these are gorgeous. I'm going to put them up really close. So cute. It's the Friendly Beast sampler, book number 63. Yep, 1997, you guys. Oh my word, so good. Okay, included in this, if you're not going to stitch on it, if you're the winner and you're not going to stitch on 14 count Aida and you want me to give this to someone else, just let me know. I can remove it from the package if you're just wanting this. But I am going to give away this. It's a yard of 14 count mushroom Aida. With this. These were sent together again by a generous viewer, but again, when I draw the winner, if you end up not wanting the Aida, just drop me a note, let me know. I'll just send you the chart and we can give the Aida away some other time. So to be entered into the giveaway to win this, leave the word let's leave the word sampler, shall we? Leave the word sampler somewhere in your comment. Leave your comment by the date on the screen, and I will pick a winner and announce it sometime here during Vlogmas. Thanks, guys. Hi, everyone. It's about 8 o'clock on Tuesday evening, December 3rd, and I'm just watching actually some Flosstube. I'm doing some stitching on my Gingerbread house needlebook, the Stacy Nash project for the Jingle ball. Here's Frank, who would like me to throw his ball. Okay, that was kind of a fail. I'm not left-handed. I just was thinking about something and I thought this might be a good time to pop in and talk about it because I'm thinking about it. I want to thank everyone who has been very positive and who has left kind comments. Let's take this glare off. Regarding Vlogmas, I didn't tell anyone I was going to do it. I had been contemplating it and I didn't say anything in the event that if I couldn't pull it off, I didn't want to have said something. And so I just want to thank everyone who has been kind and has left kind comments on this format. It's just for, December and just for fun. But my hope and my goal with doing this, at least for me and for my community and this wonderful cross-stitch community that we're a part of, cross-stitch, quilting, needlecraft, is to hopefully just bring a little bit of light and love to the season, especially if it is hard for whatever reason. I don't want to get emotional. I tend to struggle at the holidays, which might be surprising. Like, the lead up and everything else is great, but I have a huge struggle with actual holidays, any of them, not just Christmas. And those things are personal and we all have those things. But doing this, I thought might be something good, not just hopefully for you guys, but I was hopeful that it'll be something good for me as well. Just to kind of share my joy for decorating, for crafting, for doing the things that we all love. And so that was just kind of my thinking and my idea for doing this, I suppose. I mean, I know Vlogmas is done, but when I thought about my why and why I wanted to do this, what I could bring to Vlogmas, hopefully it'll bring some light to the days. Hopefully I can keep you company. And if you're lonely or if, the holidays are hard for you, that is my goal, is to hopefully just make it a little bit brighter. And this is a reminder that I haven't necessarily seen it about Christmas, but I have seen comments for other holidays and decor and stuff. I don't have little kids anymore, and so I don't necessarily decorate for them, or not decorate because I don't have little kids anymore. I do this for me, and that is okay. I think we should do those things that bring us joy. And so if bringing out those decorations or creating something with your hands brings you joy, please do it. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't want to be too deep, or this is probably about as deep as we're going to get, but I was thinking about it this evening, and I just kind of wanted to share that. I know I maybe should have mentioned it in day one, but I just wanted to jump in with joy and happiness. And obviously you're getting the highlights. You're not getting me stomping around for 25 minutes yesterday looking for the floss from one of my projects that I knew I had when I filmed it on day one. And then I went to type up the description and it wasn't in the bag. I'd put everything away. I've been really good about putting things away, and I lost the floss, and then I lost my temper. I'm not putting those things in because they do happen, but, and spoiler, I found it, thank goodness. So, or, you know, just the other crappy things that happen to all of us. But hopefully I can just bring little bits of light and joy this holiday season. And I want to encourage you to spend some time making something that you love. It's always worth it, even if you're the only one enjoying it. So sending love to everyone, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Enjoyed this video, please subscribe to my channel, click that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell to always be notified when I have a new Flosstube stitching or quilting video. Thank you guys so much for joining me today, and we'll see you next time. Hello, I really mostly followed the finishing destruction.